The restrictions on bus passes for disabled people in Poole, Bournemouth, and Christchurch, BCP Council area, are in place because they adhere to the minimum mandatory requirements of the English National Concessionary Travel Scheme, ENCTS, which is a national program. The restrictions, free travel generally limited to 9:30 a.m. to 11 p.m., Monday to Friday, and all day on weekends, bank holidays, are primarily maintained for two official reasons. 1. Financial sustainability and cost management. The most significant reason is cost control. The free travel scheme is funded by the government and administered by local councils. The Department for Transport, DfT, sets the minimum required time off-peak for local authorities to fund. Extending the scheme to cover peak hours before 9:30 a.m. would significantly increase the overall cost, a burden that local authorities, like BCP Council, would largely have to meet from their own resources, as any extension beyond the statutory minimum is considered a discretionary enhancement. The government has noted that changes to extend the statutory obligations would need to be carefully considered for its impact on the scheme's financial sustainability. 2. Avoiding peak commuter hours. The 9:30 a.m. restriction is specifically designed to prevent concessionary pass holders, both disabled and elderly, from traveling during the busiest morning period. Yet, this is intended to manage demand, reduce congestion, and ensure that buses have capacity for fare-paying passengers, commuters, and school children during peak times, thereby protecting the commercial viability of morning bus services. The argument against restrictions. The sentiment that these restrictions lock disabled people out of society is a key point of ongoing national advocacy and debate. Critics, including disability campaigners and MPs, argue that it is discriminatory. Disability is a 24-hour reality. Restricting access prevents disabled people from attending early morning employment, education, or essential healthcare appointments. It creates a postcode lottery. While the minimum is 9:30 a.m., some other local councils across England choose to use their own funding to offer free travel at all times of the day to all disabled pass holders, creating inconsistent rules across the country. It is worth noting that the BCP Council does offer one enhancement to the national scheme. Residents who are blind or partially sighted are often issued an all-day local pass that removes the time restriction within the Bournemouth, Christchurch, and Poole area.